TCU and Cal, first time ever. From the home of the Diamondbacks, off we go, the Cheez-It Bowl. And this kickoff checks up and sits down on the sideline. It is out of bounds officially because very smartly the returner put his foot on the sideline, touched the ball first.
Free kick out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
On the kicking team.
And here's a young man who has done it the absolute right way. And congratulations to him and what he's been. Garbers keeps his feet and gets cut down at the 49.
Pro-style, NFL-style coverage on the back end.
Pressure up the middle. Garbers got it free. And to the sideline for a first down to Cunavine Noah. Laird in motion. Garbers feels the heat and crumples down back at the 40-yard line. Arico Evans, the middle linebacker, the leading tackler for TCU.
And I don't know that there are a lot of chunk plays offensively to be had for either offense outside of probably Jalen Reagor on the TCU offensive side of the ball.
Reagor back to receive this. You wouldn't imagine Cal would give him an opportunity, as this one once again is dropped inside the 20 by Coots. They like to get him into space in the formation. We'll talk about why throughout the game. Another run. Muhlstein gets to the corner and has a first down. Third down for Muhlstein. Pressure up the middle. On the roll, Muhlstein lets it rip out of bounds. 26 yards. A lot of short stuff so far. Laird crashes in for the first down. So they get to third down and short and then barrel forward with their bell cow Laird.
Banagou's more about speed, and Collier's a real physical defensive lineman.
Collier ended up in the backfield. He just ran the tackle right into Garbers.
But listen, their bowl practices, they had to treat like spring ball. They had to install new things. They had to reteach things to young and inexperienced players. That's something no team wants to do during bowl practice.
Not at all. I mean, sometimes you end up having extra time for those guys, but for TCU, that was the whole central focus of practice. As this one goes down the middle and intercepted. Jalen Hawkins was the only one who knew the ball was thrown, and Cal has a pick. It's their second foray into TCU territory. Brown, the tailback, it's a launch down the field, and Noah reels it in beautifully inside the 5. Garbers, touchdown. He got by Collier to score.
Gary Patterson is all about defense. They played it early and often in the Big 12 Conference under Gary Patterson.
Muhlstein, sideline ball and incomplete for Meeking. And in the interim, that pick 6 happened. Down the sideline again, and Mo Ways with a first down, gain of 9.
Ball placement has been impeccable early in this game.
Garbers puts it on the spot one more time. Into TCU territory for Ian Bunting.
Ball placement by a quarterback means yards after the catch by the receiver. And that's what we saw right there.
Saw Bunting earlier, McAllen Castles that time, and it's intercepted. Picked off by TCU and Julius Lewis to turn it over for the first time for the Horned Frogs defense. Third down. Muhlstein, quick hitter to the freshman Tay Barber, who got by one man and finds his way right to the stick. That star player, Jalen Reagor, in motion. He can throw back to Muhlstein. Where's this going? Who knows? The other way. Flags everywhere. Hawkins' second pick inside the 20.
Creativity is front and center, and that was a good example of it, but it didn't go well for TCU on that one.
Garbers off play action. Intercepted. Nico Small. The defenses smell points tonight. I've never seen it. I mean, 23 a game for those guys. Muehlstein felt the heat, gave away the pocket, threw it across his body, and Kadocik ripped it off.
I think he also gave those good friends an opportunity to change along with him and was willing to make that hard decision.
Garber's flushed out, and he wings it out of bounds, so 4th down on the way. 2nd down. Olanolua head first to set up 3rd down and 2. They've been 53% run this year, which is a little bit shocking considering Sonny Cumbie's history as a quarterback at Texas Tech. They were 55% run last year. Muehlstein keeps it, goes head first in order to give himself the 1st down. If he slid, it would have been where the slide started. Instead, he leans for the 1st down. Beck showing blitz, and here he comes. Muehlstein feels the rush, flag comes in. Muehlstein finally chucks it out of bounds, and will check the marker. Quick hitter. He's got it to Remigio, who's been a favorite target today for a Cal 1st down.
I like the fact that they have more motivation in this bowl game after the beatdown that they faced with their rivals in Columbus.
There's Ty Summers, back from injury, the senior linebacker with a sack for 5. 3rd and 11. Walls cave in. Garber spun around and sacked. Banagoo, that senior defensive end. And he's lined up in the backfield right now with Olanolua. Olanolua, as they use Rager as a decoy successfully for a 1st down gain.
He didn't act like he was interested in that right there.
Olanolua, TCU's largest gain of the night by far. Muehlstein, the senior who waited for his chance, hands it off and gives him a 4th down and about 2.5. 4th down TCU. Muehlstein, pressure. Muehlstein goes down. Sacked with the penalty, avoids the runoff, but burns a timeout. So that was a very costly move on that play, as that ball is intercepted by Jeff Gladney for TCU. And Gladney leaves some time for the Horned Frogs. TCU 2 timeouts. Muehlstein has to climb the pocket, and this is going to do it for the 1st half, as he has to sling it out of bounds. Kadocik came with the pressure. 7 points, 7 punts, 6 turnovers.
We got to do a better job in their empty sets of containing the quarterback. Got to tackle, and you know, these kind of ball games, the one that wants it in the 2nd half is usually the one that wins. So we better want it more.
Muehlstein, maybe it's with his legs. He was in front of the line of scrimmage, and it's picked off anyway. The 3rd for Jalen Hawkins.
He has the line again if he just runs that ball.
And Chase Forrest has checked in to play quarterback for Cal here in the 2nd half. Handoff goes for some good yardage on 1st down to Christopher Brown, the freshman. So now we've got both senior quarterbacks who are scholarship quarterbacks, the only 2 who started the season in the FBS without a snap. They're both playing quarterback in the same bowl game, and Forrest to throw on 1st down across midfield to Remigio. Offense has been at a premium in this building for the entire year. Remigio again is very close to the line to gain and right on it.
And neither one of these teams know where their splash source is tonight.
Got a better chance at a splash in the pool in the outfield.
Where is that pool? Because some of these players may want to visit that before the night's out. And
welcome back to the 2018 Cheez-It Bowl as part of Capital One Bowl Mania. The beautiful pool here at Chase Field. Rager has been knocked around some. They will run on first down. Olanalua absorbed some contact and turned it into a gain of 8. DeMercado in for him on second and short. That's a first down. So let me ask you.
you take Kyler Murray out of what Oklahoma's doing, what do they look like?
Not the same, I agree. DeMercado to the 45. First down TCU. The run game gets him 17.
Carter Ware, 47, is kind of a fullback, H-back type guy.
They sprint to the line, and the far side official has him marked short. The near side official is right on the 45, so we'll see where the spot is.
Sometimes I don't think the hurry-up quarterback sneak is that effective offensively. Wow.
I mean, we're talking about half a yard being an expansive definition of what they're looking at.
The type of play that may decide this kind of a game.
Well, they do get the field position they wanted, so we'll see how that plays out. Nunez.
3, chain link.
TCU rushes 3. Pump and go. Sideline ball. It is caught. Beautiful grab by Jordan Duncan going down to the deck. It's a gain of 34. Third down for Forrest. And this is incomplete. Jeremiah Hawkins wasn't out of the break yet.
You flip the field. That pass from Forrest to Duncan allows that to happen right now, and he'll position at a premium in this one.
Coots punting to Rager. This one he will run. Breaks one tackle. Rager on his way outside. Jalen Rager hurdles across the 35. There is a field position flip. Early first half, Cal made it 7-0, and now TCU, after a 58-yard punt return from Rager, starts with a run, which has been successful here in the second half. DeMercado.
Why doesn't he kick it out of bounds? Anywhere but to number 1 for TCU.
Goes in motion right here. Rager creates some traffic, and they get it across the 25 for a first down with DeMercado. Rager's one-on-one with Hicks, and they will run it. This is short by 2 yards. Olanalua. No reverse, he runs it himself. First down and more. Olanalua, a runaway truck for 6.
It's the first thing that's down other than the hand or the foot, and where is the ball at that time? It was called a touchdown on the field, and there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn what was called on the field. This might be difficult to do.
For further review, the ruling is the runner's knee was down with the ball short of the goal line. It'll be first and goal, TCU.
Olanalua once again playing quarterback. Olanalua at the goal line and not through the goal line.
Play will resume after the media
Jaywa
timeout.
Olanalua on that last run did get in according to instant replay. Ruling on the field overturned. It's a touchdown. Here's why.
And a great job by the replay booth. Just before that right knee of Olanalua goes down, he reaches across and penetrates that goal line. That's all he needed.
And he was saying that's Manny Diaz coaching his last game for Miami. He said this is a huge loss, something we should monitor.
Well, and Manny Diaz will go and coach that game, as he said, as Corey Bentley gets a sack to close out the third quarter, and TCU's getting lively.
Whatever whatever happened to kicking directionally away from those punt returners that can change games?
That was a high snap. So a little scramble here to get it off. Rager lets it bounce once, and he's got a shot. Jalen Rager, right up the zipper, across the 40, and a flag comes in.
During the return, holding number 30 return team.
What a tremendous story he's been in providing hope for so many people across this land and across the world. Tyler Trent. Muhlstein here on the run, and Muhlstein backs his way for a first down. TCU, you feel the energy starting to surge for the Horned Frogs. 14 total so far. Third down for Muhlstein. The senior who waited his turn on the roll. Muhlstein has to give it up. He loads up down the sideline and incomplete. How mobile is Rodgers? And we're going to find out real fast. He shed Weaver, and Rodgers goes down. That's very last on the list of things they wanted to see, is somebody unabated at the guy who's dealing with a foot problem. Brown turns it upfield. It's a first down for Cal, number 4 of the half. Brown again kept his feet for long enough to extend it to 8. Brown puts his head down and pushes for the first down. Question for you.
Remember how Cal won down the stretch here, 4 out of 6 games, is hooking the wagon to Patrick Laird.
Forrest across his body into traffic and trouble and picked off. Another interception. Vernon Scott this time. He's thrown for just 8 yards in this game on 5 completions. So they run into the line and driven back. Alana Lua didn't get there. Evan Weaver. A lot of talking by Alana Lua. It is a power play to the right. Does he have enough? No, sir! Cal holds the line.
Call a timeout and at the very least force TCU to do something other than the play they wanted to be in.
Forrest a little bit high. He was rescued by Ways. Up the sideline, Bo Ways. And a first down, Cal. He started the second half, Forrest. The senior on third down. Unloads and incomplete. Nico Small jumped it well. Well, in this Cal defense, don't forget, with all those numbers we saw, they're better than usual, and they're a top 20 defense typically, but TCU runs through them there. Olana Lua with a first down gain of 9. He was second string starting the year. Darius Anderson out. Olana Lua up the middle. Across midfield, first down TCU. Drive started at their own 10. For Muhlstein, who waited his turn to play. Now he fires for Jalen Austin, who gets torpedoed inside the 30. First down, TCU.
Just when you thought we've seen it all.
Cole Butts. From 44. Butts. And it is no good. We're going to overtime. Third down. Forrest cuts it loose. Intercepted. Jawan Johnson for TCU. All the way to the 11-yard line. There's a sideline warning as well off this return. Sideline interference. Low snap. Olanalua nearly got by the third level. Hawkins may have saved a touchdown. They're both over by Gary Patterson. His third down goes to Olanalua. And and he looks like he's going to be just short of the line to gain, depending on the spot. The far side official had him short. The near side official looks like he's got him there, and it will be a first down for TCU. DeMercado driving for extra yards. It's going to be a 27-yard effort. And Jonathan Song for the win for TCU. Song. And it's harmony for TCU in the Cheez-It Bowl.